Yo, what it do, it's y'all, bro? It's your boy Dom here today, and as you guys can see by the title and thumbnail, I have found me another Rebirth build that I think will end up being my favorite build on NBA 2K24, and this is my stretch big build, bro. Now, this stretch big build is very different from what you see in like the meta people using from the 6'8s and the 6'10s and stuff like that. I decided to really make one of the stretch bigs from like the prime 2Ks, from like the 2K17s and 2K19s and stuff like that. So I'm very excited over this build. If you guys want to see me run with this build today live on stream, make sure to follow the Twitch. The link will be in the description. I've been going live pretty much daily over there, so make sure you guys follow up so you can be tuned in with that. And like I said, for this build, bro, also watch the video all the way through so you'll understand how to make this build and also how to make other versions of this build. And go ahead and make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let's go ahead and hop into it, bro. So as you guys can see, we have everything set. We got my name, and then we got the handed. I am going left-handed. I already told you guys about how I like left-handed shooters better. And then we got the jersey number as number 2 because he is too much for this community. And now we move over to the custom template. Now for this build, I know some of you may want to make a stretch 4, but in terms of making the version that I made, you have to go center because at power forward, the lowest height you can go is 7 foot, and my build is 7'1". Yes, I made a 7'1" stretch big build. I'm shooting over those, bro. You feel me? Like, I want it to be a tall stretch big build that the little guards and stuff like that could not really control their contest over me. You feel me? So I wanted to make a real big stretch big build, so I went 7'1", and then for the weight I went down to 235, and for his wingspan we are taking this to 7'1" as well, so we can unlock that 85 three-pointer for the bronze limitless range. And then also I did want Hall of Fame catch and shoot, which allows us to get at that 93 mid range, and also the 7'1" mid range. I mean the 7'1" wingspan is what allows us to get that mid range. So we get a 93 mid range and 86 three-pointer, and you guys can see all the shooting badges that we can get on this build. We are going completely insane, and even when we look at the physicals, bro, with these physicals you're able to unlock a 91 strength, which means we'll get gold immovable enforcer, and also the other version that I will show y'all, like I made a 7-foot version, he was able to get gold big driver, gold bulldozer. Like the stuff that you could do with this type of build on this game is insane, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead, bring you guys over to this part where we actually make the build. And the first thing that we start off with, you guys already know, is the physicals on my video, bro, because physicals is very important to builds. I know it's a lot of stuff going around about physicals that they don't matter, you don't need this, you don't need that, but the physicals that I chose for this stretch big build was a max speed at a 63 speed, so I can't keep up with guards like that. I know I'm not gonna be the fastest, but I just didn't want to be super sluggish when I got switched on the guards and stuff, so I got a 63 speed. And then also for the acceleration, we maxed this out at 55. I know I didn't really need it like that, but of course, why not just get it? So I got a 55 excel. And then for his strength, I put this to a 90 so I can get this gold immovable enforcer. And also, as you guys can see, we do unlock gold brick wall as well. So 2 very good badges to have on a build like this, bro. That's not really supposed to be somebody that's banging in the paint and stuff like that, but knowing that we get a 90 strength is a pretty high strength to have for a stretch big. So we get a 90 strength, 63 speed, and 55 excel. Now for the vertical, this is where I also had to go crazy, bro. Being a build that's not able to get gold rebound chaser and Hall of Fame rebound chaser, I had to make sure that my vertical was high enough so I can snag rebounds and stuff like that. So I took his vert to not only a 75, but I bumped it up 5 to an 80 so we can snag rebounds and stuff like that. And we get an 80 vert on this build, bro. 80 vert. And then for the stamina, I believe I took this to a 95, and this will allow us to unlock, I believe, either gold workhorse or silver workhorse. So these are the physicals that we went with on this build: 90 strength, 80 vert, 95 stamina, 55 excel, and 63 speed, which will allow us to just be good in the physical category for a build like this. And then the next step that I want to go over is his finisher, bro. So this build, you want to come into his drive and dunk and take this to a 75. It may seem high, but I just consider it like, why not? Why not just get a 75 drive and dunk on this build? I unlock some crazy dunk packages, alley-oop packages, and stuff like that. And also I do get bronze posterizer, so it will be easier to trigger these contact dunks. Yes, this build gets standing pro contact dunks since 81 standard dunk, so it will be easier to trigger those contact dunks by having bronze posterizer with this drive and dunk being a 75. And then for his post control, of course, I'm a stretch big build. I'm kind of like Dirk. I know the thumbnail is Wemby, but I'm kind of like Dirk, bro, because this build gets a 92 post control, unlocking gold unpluckable, Hall of Fame post spin technician, and also gold back down punisher, gold drop stepper, and we will also get this post fade phenom on Hall of Fame, bro. So in the finishing category, this build goes crazy. I also did take his close shot to 71, so I can get this hook specialist on silver. And this is what we did for the finishing right here. As you guys can see, we are insane, bro. So like, it will make more sense once you see the build finished out while we have this 92 post control. But this is what we did for the finishing to start off with, and then now we're gonna move down to the shooting. Of course, it's a stretch big You guys already know I told y'all I want that max mid-range so I can get the Hall of Fame catch and shoot. That's what I love about stretch bigs. Obviously, this year you can make a 6'8 stretch big that can ISO, play perimeter defense crazy and stuff like that. But the stretch bigs that I remember, bro, back in 2K19, 2K17, we had all the Hall of Fame badges that we need. We had Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame limitless, Hall of Fame this, that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, those days are gone, but with the way that 2K tied your attributes into badges this year, you can now unlock a lot of the key shooting badges on the higher tiers by just putting your mid-range up, which allows this build to be very broken, bro. So we get Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame open looks, guard up, dream shake, and also, like I told y'all, that post-fade phenom. But also, of course, we do get the max three-pointer at 86. You can take it down to 85 if you want to save some points, but I just took it to 86, and we do get gold claymore, gold corner specialists, gold blinders, gold green machine, and also, most importantly, this bronze limitless range, meaning we can pull from deep. And then for the free throw, I believe I took the free throw to an 80, but I don't have his stats pulled up right now. I'm kind of just doing this off of my head. So for his free throw, we'll come back to this. Before to move down to his playmaking though, this build can dribble, bro. This build will be able to dribble, be able to ISO and stuff like that. Not ISO like a guard or anything like that, but I will be able to create my own shot. Knowing that I have this badge right here, which is gold unpluckable, which is kind of why I call it my Wemby build, bro, because at this point, I can pretty much do everything. I can dunk, I can shoot crazy, and then also for the playmaking, bro, this build will get a 65 ball handle, unlocking some pretty good dribble sigs. We do get Kawhi Leonard's dribble sigs, which are pretty decent for big man, and then for a speed ball, I took this to a 55 as well, so we can unlock this gold big driver. And then for his pass, actually, I took this to a 77, so we can get this break starter on silver, also silver dimer, post playmaker, relay passer, special delivery, and also bronze needle threader and bronze touch passer. So in the playmaking category, this build will definitely be good, bro. We can pass the ball, and we also can handle the ball a little bit with these playmaking badges and also these good playmaking stats. But of course, we're a big man, bro. We want to hold it down in the paint and stuff like that. So for his interior, I took this to an 82, so we can unlock silver post down and also that gold workhorse that I was telling y'all about with the stamina. And then for his perimeter, you got to max this out, bro. Like I said, with the speed, you don't want to be just getting beat off the ball and just getting blown by little guards and stuff like that. You want to have at least decent perimeter defense on a build like this, so when you do get switched, you're not just a cone. So we get that 65 perimeter defense. Now when it comes to the steal, you guys may consider this controversial, but you can take a steal to a 59, and I believe that if you're not at least getting a 60 steal, bro, do not even waste your time on that steal attribute, bro, because with the 60 steal on my point guard, I'm even getting minimal steals. With a 59 and no interceptor, it's no point. So when I say this, like, consider it for yourself, but how I work personally, I think that if I'm not getting at least a 60 steal, I'm just not putting steal on the build, bro, because like the other stats, not even unlocking bronze interceptor, bronze glove, all that, it's no real point of having this because you really can't even play lanes with a 60. So why even go anything below that? That's the reason I just did not put any steal on this build. I don't need it. I'm a big man. I'm not reaching. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing in the lanes like that. I'm not that fast. So I don't need interceptor on a build like this. You feel me? So that's one thing I had to sacrifice, but I really don't mind it because, like I said, it's not really a focal point to a big man. Like, you don't need steal to play big or anything like that. So no steal on the build, or I guess a little, so you get a 27 because of the interior defense before it's blocked. You want to take this all the way up to a 92. Yes, a 92. This stretch big build gets a 92 block, unlocking gold anchor, silver pogo stick, and also silver chase down artist. And then force defensive rebound, take this to an 85. So you can unlock gold box LB, silver rebound chaser, and also silver pogo stick. And then put the rest on his free throw to an 81 to get the silver free points. And this is the stretch big build right here. Now to y'all that skipped to this part in the video, I know y'all just want to see the build. You may want to go back and read and listen and like just understand why I put these stats where and stuff like that. So me using this build, I'm not going to use this build at the center or in Pro-Am or in Rec. Maybe in Rec, but not in Pro-Am and stuff like that. Although I think I could pass as a center, I don't think it's the most ideal because I have a short wingspan and also my rebounding isn't the highest. But when I look at this build for a power forward, I believe that I will definitely be able to do my thing at the power forward of the Pro-Am, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think just having this gold anchor, also good interior defense, good physical and stuff like that, like 90 strength, 80 vert to help out on the rebounds, and then the fact that I can stretch the floor at 7-1, meaning that the little guards is coming to contest me and stuff like that, I'm not seeing them, bro. I'm not seeing them. And then when I get a mismatch, I got the 92 post control, gold unpluckable. I'm not just getting ripped. I got contact standing dunks. And then I also got a 75 driving dunk to help out when going to the rim on backdoor cuts, whatever the case may be. And then we also get a 71 close shot and a 55 driving layup. I know the layup is not that high, but on big men, I really don't think you need a high driving layup unless you're like a Giannis build or like a slash big man type. I don't think you need a high driving layup because most of the time you're going to the rim, you will be dunking the ball with the driving dunk and the standard dunk rating. So this is why I say like this will be one of my favorite builds this year, because of the fact that, like, you guys know I wanted to make a lockdown build that had this level of shooting, but it was just extremely tough to pull all that off on a lockdown build. So I suggested, why not just go back to my 2K19 ways and stuff like that and make a stretch big to where I now have these elite shooting badges, also some elite paint defense, can rebound the ball, got a 90 strength, good physicals, but I can also even create my shot and make some super banger and fun videos and just some fun gameplay with this build, seeing what I'm doing at 7-1, bro. Like, it just looks extremely glitchy, having this post control and all of these driving dunk stats and stuff like that. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun on this build, like I mentioned earlier in the video. If y'all want to see me run with this build live, bro, make sure to follow the Twitch. The link will be in the description. But when you finish this build out, the shades you do get, hey, listen, I don't cap, bro. The shades you do get is DeAndre Ayton, Miles Turner, and we do get the Wemby shade as our third. But the name that you get is kind of, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of whatever it may be. But you get a 3-level threat for the build. Not the best name. I think that name is pretty common, but we do get the 3-level threat. But like I told y'all, I will show you guys multiple ways to make this build. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So when making this build, obviously I went 7-1, but you can even go 7-2 if you want. You just miss out on the Hall of Fame catch and shoot, because you guys see the max mid-range that you can go to is a 92 and not the 93 for the catch and shoot. But a lot of you may say, why not just go 7 foot and get like the best of both worlds? Because now on the 7-foot build, when I made him, I was able to get these stats right here, as you guys can see. I was able to get a 70 speed, also a 92 strength, which unlocked gold bulldozer, and then I could, if I wanted, get the 85 vert. So it was just like, if I wanted to be a little bit more athletic, I could have went the 7-foot wave, but I believe the 7-1 allowed me to just get the best of both worlds, because on a 7-foot version, the way that I had to make it with the 70 speed and then also the 92 strength, I had to sacrifice the block by getting the 87 block and not getting the gold anchor and just settling for the silver anchor. But on the 7-1 one, I was able to get the max speed, max excel, 90 strength steal, but also then be able to still get that gold anchor with the crazy offensive stats, the dunk and stuff like that. So it's pretty much like what you guys prefer. Obviously, y'all see my 6'10" Kevin Durant build where you can get crazy ball handling, crazy shooting, good defense and stuff like that. But the only thing is, you're not as tall as a 7-footer or a 7-1 and stuff. So, but yeah, it's a lot of different ways you can make stretch big builds in this game. Like, a lot of people go 6'8", some people go 6'10", some go 6'11". I chose to put mine at 7-1 because I felt like it was the best balance of still being a stretch big while also being able to even create my own shot at times, also get some crazy post control, and most importantly, still be able to protect the paint and play defense. I will be running this at the 3, like in my park lineups, but in Pro-Am, I would definitely be running at the 4, but sometimes I might try to run it at the 5. But yeah, bro, this is my stretch big build right here, the official Rebirth build. If you guys want to see me play with it live today on stream, I will be going live at 6 o'clock. Make sure to tune in. The link will be in the description, bro. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. We are on our way to 7,000 subscribers. You guys see the sub count right there, something like that. We're on our way to 7,000 subscribers, bro. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. It's your boy Dom, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, bro.